I'm Alvin.
And I'm Nick.
And we're with GP Offroad. So to prepare for the trip to SMORR, we got a new set of SX2 Super Swampers to put on the red Jeep. We loaded up the truck, threw tires in there, put the Jeep on the trailer. Once we got to the shop, we realized we had some work to do. Nick threw the tires on. The old tires measured 35s, these measured 37s. We pulled up in the alignment bay to get a little bit of flex out of it and realized we had some work to do. So we cut the track bar bracket off, relocated the track bar with the Barnes mount. We pushed the axle forward. We ended up using some of their enduro joints to push the axle forward because we ran out of threads on the control arms. Nick welded up the bracket. Worked his magic, got everything set. We flexed it out on the forklift in the shop, and then we went and flexed it out on a trail after some trimming in the rear. Everything's fitting pretty tight, but it was good to go. For the yellow Jeep, we threw a full soft top on it. It had a truck top on it before. We put a back seat back in it, and then we threw this Moto Belt fuel cell in the back. So the Blazer has a dual transfer case setup. It uses a stock case and then it uses a MP205 divorce case to create a doubler. The side of the stock case has been cut off. One thing that Nick didn't have done was there wasn't really a good way to shift the front case. The electronics had given up, so they bent up a wrench, created a linkage, and then to keep with the theme, used a wrench on the shifter in the cab as well. We loaded up, headed out, and then it was time to get started wheeling. We met up with a group of friends, some old, some new, and hit the trails. First thing we did was Bronco last night. Three of us went to the left on this obstacle, which proved to be a little bit more difficult. After that, a couple of guys tried it on the right, and they walked right up that rock. Then we headed over to one of the waterfalls. This is the first time I'd tried the waterfall. Back in 2018 we came, it was before my Jeep was built. It was on 33s and stock Dana 35. I broke right before I got back to the waterfall.
So you want to be pushing against that driver's side
until your Jeep is up on top and flat. Like you're gonna get your front end up and you're gonna feel like you want to go passenger. Don't. Just stay driver's side as long as you possibly can and just let that thing rip.
And kill it, of course.
Thank you.
Anybody can run it on that.
Nope.
After 3 attempts and some trail guidance from Luke, just couldn't make it up. It just kept throwing me away from the wall.
So, be careful backing up. Before Memorial Day, it was this height.
Really?
That little slit right there,
Yeah.
that's where the height of this was before Memorial Day. Yeah.
So back down, threw a winch line on, pulled up a different hill. We had to do a little trail repair on this one. Things got a little sketchy. I didn't get very much video of it, but we had to get that spring back in.
Do I just try to climb up that? That's what Brett did too. Just need to bump it. Yeah.
After hitting a few more trails, we split off from the group. They took off for the day and we headed out again. We went to do V-Notch. This is Nick killing it in the Blazer. Throwing a few hand signals around for him, but he walked right through it. Here in a second, you'll see what not to do when the red Jeep gets up there.
Come forward. Yeah, just like that. Keep her this way just a little. Alright, back just a little bit. Right there. This way just a little more, right there. A little more this way. A little more this way. More this way.
Everything was looking pretty good until about now. The rear tire stopped climbing and things went south from it.
A little more. Alright, start. Alright, it's hard. Yeah.
It was at this point we decided to throw a winch line on, see if we could pull this thing back through here.
Turn fast. Roll back a little before you do.
Stay there, Liam.
Okay. Let's shut it off. I want to try and get the wind.
Sitting in a little bit of a spot right now.
Good. Step back.
That's a rock. That's horizontal. Tied up. Trying to get out of V-notch. So at this point, we had 2 winches on the Jeep. We had one ran up to a tree on a snatch block, tied off to the cage to kind of keep the Jeep out of the rocks, and then another pulling backwards. Back in 2018, Luke walked me right through this obstacle when before my Jeep was built. It was on 33s and stock axles. I don't think it was as wet as it was when we went through it last week. Here's a sped up version of it. So Brad and I flipped around and headed out a different way to meet back up with Nick. The yellow Jeep does great in the mud, but here at SMORR in the rocks, it's having a hard time. If it comes back, we're probably gonna need to figure out some gearing. Once we made it out, we had some late night burgers in the parking lot, and then we were ready for the next day. Per usual, the Blazer walked up everything Nick pointed it at. That new shifter for the dual transfer case was helping him out. The kids even had a chance to get out their RC cars and try out wheeling on their own.
You're making these.
Turn your wheels. Back it up. Back it up.
A little bump.
Now, yep. Back it up. Now hit it hard. There you go.
No. Wait, buddy.
The yellow Jeep got a little sideways and slid into a rock that was sticking out, so we had to slide Brad sideways, get him out of there.
That's the winch.
Oh, now my rock slider's on top of it. Just out a little bit.
Brad, why don't you go ahead and jump back in?
Okay.
And that way it doesn't take off the whole way. Oh, just a little bit of pull. Now we got a rock slider on top. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
A little more?
yeah, a little more. Alright, Brad, go ahead and come back. Keep it tight. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
We got him heading up the trail again, and then we had a problem. Jeep started to grow a little bit of a tail. Luckily, Nick had a chainsaw with him. we were able to do a little surgery, get that removed.
One has eyes.
One has two.
Not too bad for straightening out with a tire or crowbar.
Yeah.
They had a high lift handle.
I just put air conditioning on.
Oh man, poor guy.
Yeah. All right, bring it back to slow. Yeah. Hey, that's a cool effect for the video.
Yeah.
We finished up a few trails, then loaded the Jeeps up and headed out. It's always a good time at SMORR. If you haven't been there, it's outside of Springfield, Missouri. They have just under 1,000 acres. Some great trails of all levels. If you want more info on our builds or to buy any merch, head over to www.gpoffroad.net. Thanks for watching.